What is up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to Marauders investment channel, helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm. All right, so we'll be going over some top growth stocks that I think everybody should be looking at. Some good ones to add to your portfolio. So let's jump into it. So for the first one, we got ticker sign NIO for NEO. If we look at them at the time of this video, moving average 10 is 47.78. Moving average 50 is $43.74, and the moving average 100 is $41.43. Looking at where they ended the day today at $49.01. So they've been on a pretty big swing up since the beginning of this week. So we can see on here they are bullish, denoted by this moving average 10 line being above the moving average 50 and 100, which are the purple and yellow lines. So that's always a good metric. So let's jump into some background information on them. If we look at their press release on Tuesday the 17th, they have an earnings coming up. So their third quarter 2020 financial results are going to be on that Tuesday. So make sure you check that out. Earnings is a great way where you can get a lot of good information from the company, make a better informed decision on whether you should or should not invest. This video is not that. I'm not telling you whether to invest or not to invest in the company, just pointing you in the direction of doing the beginning of some due diligence. So good luck to everybody out there, on your due diligence journey. I know it can be difficult when you're first starting out trying to do due diligence, but if you stick with it, you can find little tricks, little things that can help you to grow your account. So going to the next one, we have ticker sign WKHS, and that is for Workhorse. They have been going up as well. So since the presidency has been decided or closely decided, I don't know. I mean, it seems like Trump's not leaving office, but this isn't a political channel, so I'm not here to talk about whether, my thoughts on either candidate. But it seems like the market is leaning more towards a Biden win. So it seems that the EV space is starting to go up. So looking at Workhorse, we can see their moving average 10 is $20.30. Moving average 50 is $19.20. And the moving average 100 is $18.28. So this is another one of those EV stocks that are out there. Seems to be every other day there's some either EV company jumping up and going public or trying to go public, or some other automaker that is starting to jump into the EV space. So I think for 2021, EV market as a whole is going to be kind of a boom, kind of the gold rush for EVs. So I'm excited to see how EVs progress in 2021. So they ended the day, Workhorse Group at $20.70. Background information on them. So they just received a purchase order for 500 C1000 all-electric delivery trucks from Pritchard Companies for National Fleet Program with inventory finance program provided by Hitachi Capital America, or HCA. So that's pretty good. $500 order. This is not that big of a company. I know one catalyst that people are looking at is that they were potentially going to have a deal with the USPS, which is the United States Postal Service, but that deal has not gone through yet. I think it may be on the table, especially with a Democratic led government, that being a Joe Biden presidency. So I'm definitely looking forward to see, if that deal gets put back on the table. I know a lot of investors are looking at that as well, but the company is still getting orders coming in nonetheless. So I think people should look at that fact and not, just hold it based on a potential outbreak from a deal. I think, the company makes good electric vehicles, definitely in a niche of their own. So they kind of niche down, which basically means electric vehicles as a whole is a niche, but some companies focus on trucks, some companies focus on personal vehicles, other companies focus on Class 8 electric vehicles. This company seems to be one of the only companies that's focusing on delivery vehicles that are electric. So I feel like they're in a niche of their own as far as the EV world is concerned, and I think they'll continue to get orders because of their product. So jumping to the next one, we have ticker sign NVDA, and that is for Nvidia. Moving average 10 on them is $540.95. Moving average 50 is $537.31, and the moving average 100 is $546.26. So at the time of this video, they ended at $539 even. So pretty good metric. They are bearish, denoted by this moving average 10 line being below the moving average 50 and moving average 100, which, well, just below the moving average 100. It is above the moving average 50, but to me that does not denote that it is a bullish uptrend. So once the moving average 10 line goes above both the moving average 100 and moving average 50, then I would say a confirmation of a bullish uptrend has began. But that's just the way that I look at stocks. There are a lot of different people who look at them in a lot of different ways. So I'm just saying, from my point of view, I would still say this is bearish, even though it is very close to both of these metrics. So background information on Nvidia, some of the stuff they have going on. This article came out the 9th of November, so not too old of an article. It says Hyundai Motor Group selects Nvidia Drive infotainment and AI platform for all future Hyundai, Kia, and Genesis models. So Nvidia and Hyundai Motor Group today announced their automaker's entire lineup of Hyundai, Kia, Genesis models will come standard with Nvidia Drive and vehicle infotainment systems starting in 2022. From entry-level premium vehicles, these fleets will feature a rich software-defined AI, which is artificial intelligence, for those who don't know what that acronym means. User experience that is perpetually updatable. Okay, so I think it's pretty cool. AI is definitely taking over. It's no longer like this niche taboo topic. It's basically here. A lot of companies are kind of standing out in the AI world. I know Microsoft is one of those companies as well, which I'll jump to later. But, I think a lot of companies can benefit from this AI niche, and Nvidia has made a lot of moves as a company as a whole to kind of solidify themselves as one of the leaders of this technology niche. So going to the last one, we have ticker sign Msft, and that is for Microsoft. Their moving average 10 is 216.04, moving average 50 is 216.63, and the moving average 100 is 217.49. At the time of this video, they ended the day at $215.30. So they are bearish, denoted by this moving average 10 line being below the moving average 50 and 100. So bearish on the day. Definitely going to be looking at this as time goes on, especially, wanting to see the sales numbers from the Xbox Series X. But I think those, we won't get a good estimate until after the Thanksgiving holiday or, around Christmas time. But I think the company as a whole is doing a lot of interesting things. It says Microsoft and Open Data Institute announced Education Open Data Challenge to help close the digital divide. Cooler Screens collaborates with Microsoft to deliver immersive digital experience in retail. Their cloud strength fuels first quarter results. Their earnings release is available. C3 AI, Microsoft and Adobe combine forces. So there's a lot of things that they're doing in every different niche. Basically, you see an article on here talking about 5G. So basically every aspect of technology, Microsoft kind of has their hands in. They had Teams. Just every company you can think of, there's a division of Microsoft that does it, in my opinion. So I think they're going to continue to grow. Even though, they're kind of low at the time of this video, I think they'll bounce back, especially once those sales numbers come in from Microsoft Xbox Series X. And I think with some more updates on some things that they're doing with their cloud service, as well as, different earnings numbers that come in. So those are companies that I think that are, on the cusp of growing or continuing to grow, that I think everybody should look at. Make sure that thumbs up and subscribe if you like the information. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.